What up, my man of society? It is your host with the most, Shadow Log, back at you with another video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free. That is how you help my channel get into the algorithm. Highly appreciate if you go ahead and do that. Now, when I wanted to get into was actually a conversation I was having with a good, homeboy that just got out. Shout out to the homie Rolo out that East Valle A Boys neighborhood. Now, he had told me, he's barely catching up to this all this YouTube stuff and stuff like that, right? And he had asked me that why do I hate, certain channels he had mentioned, right? And if I could make a video about that, right? And now people have been trying to get me to, mention these individuals for a while, right? And, to talk about them, because a lot of my subscribers send me clippings and they're like, hey, bro, you should throw this out there, throw that out there. But that's not my job, and I don't feel the need for what though, Now, but the thing is that I don't hate on no channel though, when I come and I give my honest opinion of what I truly think about something, right? And I'm coming with facts, right? Like if I'm coming with facts and the truth, right? Because the facts is backed up with evidence, right? So this is the truth. Then how is that hating? You get what I mean? You can't hate if all you're merely doing is telling the truth. You feel me? Now maybe people that like these individuals or side with these individuals, they may not like that, right? But how can you be mad when somebody's bringing you the truth, though? Evidence, here's the truth. You can't be mad at the truth, you know what I mean? And like I said, I'm not saying that people have to see it from my perspective or, side with me. I'm merely giving my honest opinion, right? Now, like I said, it's not my job to do it, right? But when people are fibbing and stuff like that, I have a problem with that. I don't like liars, right? They irritate me. When somebody's lying, especially when somebody's lying when it has to do with something, that related to me, right? Or my culture, my raza, right? Now, individuals have told me in the past before, like that certain individuals that I support, that they display the same behaviors, right? That how come, that what they don't do bothers me or whatever. But like I said, when an individual is merely just fibbing about whatever he has going on, that's on him. You know what I mean? If he wants to make up this folklore story about himself, whatever. But once they start involving shit that I'm involved with, right, or my people, then there's an issue, right? You can lie on you all you want, right? But don't be trying to come in now fib on mine, right? Because a lot of these channels, even though people may not like them, right? Like certain channels out there who people may see as reckless, whatever, they don't come on here and try to, pretend or try to be passing off that they're for this raza unity and that they're a channel that's made for the people and stuff like that. You get what I mean? They're merely just a channel that's speaking on stuff that they see interested, right? Instead of somebody that's coming on here and saying that, they're looking to, they're over here saying that, it's all about the raza and uniting the raza and, talking all this is not about the raza, but does nothing, for the raza, though. You know what I mean? Like, people, are always, saying raza this and raza that, but don't do nothing for the raza. You know what I mean? Because a lot of these channels aren't doing nothing for the raza, How is boosting of your ego beneficial for the raza? Because when people are on here telling incidents that they have been involved in or crimes that they have committed or this and that, how is that beneficial for raza? Or how is that helping raza? And it's a contradiction because they don't come and support raza, because they come on here and they stir the pot, causing conflict and division between raza, right? With all these disagreements on stuff that's irrelevant, right? Or individuals, talking on stuff that has no concern for them or to them, creating now more division between raza, right? Because individuals that are not a part of our program and what we have going on have no right to speak on our program and shouldn't be speaking on our program. You know what I mean? Because they have no connection to our program whatsoever at all. You get what I'm saying? Or why would people go to this individual to get advice or information on our program when they have absolutely nothing to do with our program, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, you don't go to, um, you know, an astrologist for medical advice. You don't go to a lawyer for construction advice. You get what I'm saying? Um, so individuals want to, be, using the raza just to gain, you know, stuff from them, right? It's a manipulation tactic. I could see the manipulation. Like I said, I study human behavior, so I know what individuals are doing when they do it, right? And a lot of people get tricked and sucked into that, right? Um, you know, thinking that these individuals actually are looking to benefit our people or to unite our people, when in reality, that's not what's happening at all. You get what I mean? I mean, you can say raza this and raza that, but without no actions, it means nothing. Empty words. You know what I mean? It's not about what you say, it's about what you do in this planet, to make a difference, you know, to look to help, to actually help our people. Like, don't say that that you care for our people and that you're looking to help our people and better our people, but do nothing for our people. It's a lie to them. And somehow feel like, that you're doing something good, right? By misleading people, by lying to people, because that's what's happening. So how's that beneficial? And people were saying, people read fictional novels and watch fictional stuff, and don't have a problem with this. So, if people are lying, so be it, right? Yeah, but see, the fictional novels and fictional movies aren't saying that the events that they're speaking on or that we're seeing are real events or based off of real events. We all understand that it's fictional. They let you know it's fictional. They don't tell you that it's real, while these individuals are telling you what they're saying is real when it's not, because of evidence. You know what I mean? And like I said, when somebody comes and brings facts and speaks truths, how is that hating on somebody? You can't hate if all you're merely doing is telling the truth. Hating is when you're making up something about an individual. Hating is when you're now, um, lying, manipulating, and fibbing on somebody to discredit them. That is hating, because these things aren't real, but you're going to say that they're real just because you don't want to see this individual succeed. But if all you're merely doing is coming and speaking the truth, right, and being honest, because individuals are fibbing, right, there's a difference. Now, even though it's true, right, like, shout out to, Mike Schroep, go subscribe to the channel. He has said, a homeless man, if he's homeless and he stinks, even though it's true, sometimes, even though, that's true, it's not cool to say it or whatever, right? And this is very true. But if the homeless man was walking around and saying how he's not homeless and that he doesn't stink, and now he's making fun of other people that are homeless and stink, and is degrading them and boosting himself up, then that's a different thing, right? Then of course, then people are gonna now, put him on check, humble him. You know what I mean? If he would have never said nothing, people would have never said nothing. But these individuals, come and now try to, belittle everybody else and try to make themselves like they're, superior when they're not. You know what I mean? And like I said, people can't be mad when somebody comes and speaks the truth. So it's not that I hate channels, right? I don't hate on nobody. There's no reason for me to come and hate on anybody. You know what I mean? And like I said, I'm not going to be like saying like, oh, that I'm actually the channel that's for the raza. That's the reason why I never say stuff like that. I understand that that's a task that's way above my pay grade, right? Like, that is just something that takes a lot of devotion, a lot of time, and a lot of, how can I say, passion and dedication and loyalty to, right? And I feel like, I'm just not qualified for that kind of stuff, right? I still have my demons and my, way of thinking that I come with, right? I'm not perfect, I'm not coming on here, pretending that I'm perfect, right? So that's why I just merely never, drift down that avenue, even though I do care about my people, right? And I do put out videos to educate, about our people. Nevertheless, I'm not coming on here and trying to be the face or the voice of that, right? I just merely do it just because, the videos that are requested by my subscribers, because because they're the ones that keep my channel going, and if that's what they want to hear, then that's why I drop them. Even though they're topics that maybe don't get that many views, or people say, yeah, nobody wants to hear it. No, but these individuals ask, right? And even though it may be like just a few individuals, those individuals still count. You know what I mean? It's not about the views or the numbers. It's crazy because a lot of these channels that are big, right? They make fun of other people because the views they get, or the amount of subscribers that they have, right? Like, oh, well, what are they gonna do? Drop a video with their 200 viewers or whatever? And it's like, well, 200 is still 200. Those people are important. It's not about the number. You know what I mean? I mean, those people still count. And don't act like you were never in that spot where, people were saying that, oh, I'm glad for every view I get, and for everyone that taps in when it was just 100 and 200. But now that you're getting so many views, you forgot about that. That's why, people throw that around like, oh, all of a sudden. But before it used to be like, hey, I'm grateful for every view I get. But now it's like, oh, people on their 200 views, like all of a sudden, Mr. High and Mighty, huh? But that's what I mean, how people switch up and people can't see that. You know what I mean? But people pay attention. You know what I'm saying? And that's not hating, bro. That's facts. Bro, they used to say this, now they're saying this. Tell me if that's not switching up. Hey, you can only call a spade, homie. You know what I mean? From my channel, from my videos that get, thousands and thousands of views, to the one that only gets, like 12 views. It's all the same to me, bro. Every individual counts, bro. They still enjoyed that content. Those views that they did get, that was for them. At least they enjoyed it. Maybe that video wasn't for you. You know what I mean? But those people still count. We don't forget about that kind of stuff. We don't think we're all that. You know what I'm saying? I just keep it real and humble. What these individuals claim to be, but clearly the evidence says otherwise, right? They may say one thing, but their actions say the complete opposite. And people can't say I'm hating just because I'm pointing that out. I'm just saying, what are your thoughts? Leave it in the comment. Shout out, we out.